everybody. Hello, hello. Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we are continuing our myth series about the last 9 weeks of school. So moms and dads that are watching, I want to know, are you excited about summer getting closer and closer? Are your teens? Let me know how many days are left of the school year for you guys down below. For us, we are, I believe, at 40, like right around 40. I cannot believe how close we are to summer. So today's topic, we're talking about bravery. Is it too late for your teens to try something new? For them to get out of their comfort zones and try something that requires some bravery before the school year is over? Before I go into what that looks like, why it's not too late, do know I would love to talk to you, to your teens one-on-one. I would love to do that through a free strategy call. There's a link in the description for you to go to my website, fill out the form, and find a time for us to talk. So definitely check that out after the video. So why is it not too late? Well, we've got 9 weeks left, okay? Most of us have just come back from spring break. There are still a lot of things going on in the school year. Obviously, a lot of things, a lot of material being covered in the classrooms, but there's still other stuff happening at the school level outside of the classroom. Most schools, especially if you got a middle school or high school or even college kiddo, are going to do some kind of theater production. A lot of sports are happening at this time of year. I can also tell you there's all sorts of activities still happening in dances like prom and all sorts of awesome, fun stuff that gives your children social activities, things to do, people to meet, things to try out. So there's a whole bunch to cover here. So I don't want to go on too long. I just want you to know, I want your teens to know it's not too late to be brave. That's the most important thing to know. So at the high school level, let's start there. We are, like I said, in spring, maybe, 40 days left of school, depending on where you guys are in the world. That means prom is coming up. So for all of my moms that are watching this, that have daughters, that have sons, and they're trying to decide, do I go to prom? Do I go to whatever the spring dance is? I got to tell you, if your children have any interest at all in going, they should go. I mean, you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on the dress, on the tux. It doesn't have to be crazy expensive. It can be if you want it to be, if she wants it to be. It doesn't have to be. So if your child has any interest at all, just go, because you can always leave. Your child can always leave. Unfortunately, prom, gets a little expensive, not only with the dresses and all that stuff, but with the tickets themselves. So definitely, if your child has any interest, highly encourage your children, check out prom, because I got to tell you, for me at my school, we had a junior year and senior year. Some schools, it's only one or the other. So a lot of times it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's just something you associate with high school. What else can I tell you about this part of the school year? What else should your teens try? Well, I mentioned theater productions. If your kid has any interest in doing something with theater, check it out. Because I can tell you that if you have a kiddo that's a senior in high school and they're not planning on going into theater at the college level, this is your child's only chance to try out for that play. There's no guarantee that your son or daughter is going to make the leading role. But at the same time, if it's a niggle, at all, hey, that sounds kind of fun, or, they know that their friends are going to be in it, let it be an activity that's something fun and different to try. Okay? So I have a couple more things to say on this. Before I do, though, do know that this is live on YouTube and on Facebook. So those of you that are watching this on Facebook, thank you for being here. Make sure you're followers of my page so you always know when I'm going live. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not a subscriber yet, highly encourage you to click the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, again, because I'll be live multiple times per week, sharing different myths about school, about learning, about studying. All right. So what else to tell you about bravery? I want to mention things happening at the school level, not necessarily outside of the classroom. And I can tell you that if your child has not made much effort up to this point, do know it's not too late. This is the perfect time of year before we get to finals, before we get to the end of the semester, for your child to go to that teacher and make that connection that hasn't been made up to this point. Maybe your child is finally ready to say, I need help, I don't understand, or is finally ready to decide, this class is actually kind of cool. We've done these school experiments. We talked about this topic that I thought I wasn't going to be interested in, and then all of a sudden I found out was pretty awesome. That is awesome that your child is ready to make that step forward. If that's where your kiddo is at, he or she wants to connect with the teacher, learn more about the subject, possibly get involved in something that could turn into a job this summer, that could turn into some kind of internship or some kind of summer camp. Your child has to have the courage, be brave enough to let the teacher know, let the school know, investigate those opportunities. Because if your child never takes that chance, summer is going to be kind of boring. If there's some cool activity going on and moms and dads are like, my kid's not into that, or my teen has never shown an interest, why would I investigate further? Well, your teen has to take the first step into letting you know that schools, and depending on the age, especially if you've got college kids, they've really got to make the initiative to check out something, be brave, and give it a go. Okay. So do know, yes, there's only a few weeks left of school, but it's not too late. Okay. No matter if we're talking about a class, trying to recover a grade, whether we're finding out something cool to do this summer, some interest we might have, something that's only going to happen once or twice in your child's life. Like I said, with prom, certain sports, because I can tell you that I did sports in middle school. I loved discus. Was I good at it? I mean, I had fun. Definitely never going to do the 800 again. I'm okay with that. But if your child tries sports now at the middle school level, or even plays it over the summer, that could turn it into something that your child really likes at the next school year. And the last thing, I know I'm making this a little long. I'm so passionate about giving things a try. Like, I don't like trying new foods. I don't know about you guys. So, if there's certain food that you thought you hated and then now you really like, I'm always curious to hear about those. But just know that, time is limited. Your teens might not understand that, as, they're still young enough that they think time is endless. They don't realize things are limited. There's only so many chances to try this, to do this, because for my 8th graders out there, I've got any parents and middle schoolers, your teens, most likely, this is their last year at middle school. For all of my parents, seniors, they're almost done with their public education, their normal required education. And, they don't have another chance to do it next year. This is it for them. So I want them to take advantage of these remaining days at middle school, at high school, so that they don't feel like they forgot to do something. They don't have any regrets, because that's something I don't want for any students I work with as a tutor, as a substitute teacher. I don't want anyone to go, man, I wish I would have just done this, or I wish I would have looked into that. So that's what this video is all about. So guys, have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to set up a strategy call, go to that link in the description. All I need is a little information about what classes, what skills you think your teen might be missing that you have questions about. And let's talk online, through a video chat, through just a phone call, whatever you like, for about 30 minutes or so, and figure out what's working, what's not working, and how I can help through my study program, Love to Learn, as well as what other resources I have access to, other people I can connect you with, to best help your teen love to learn and have an awesome remaining school year. So have a good day. I will talk to you all soon. Hopefully I will see you at a strategy call very soon. Bye.